lot of our core customer base goes back to my grandfather's time, where my grandfather worked for my customer's grandfather, my father worked for my customer's father. We are now working for the current generation. Yeah, and we've been around a while. If an Omnia mechanical tech is coming to your building, there's a good chance that they were there at some point before you own the building. And our technicians who've been with us for over 20 years and have a history in that building know that building.
The company started as a plumbing company. So sanitary plumbing was started in 1929. It was acquired by our grandfather in 1946. Over time, we've been able to add different specialties.
And when we brought them together under one roof, we became one company with 5 separate specialties. We decided to rebrand as Omnia Mechanical Group and make each of our businesses divisions of the Omnia Mechanical Group. What sets us apart at Omnia is that each of our companies started as a specialty company.
We're not trying to take an individual that's been doing plumbing for 30 years and teach them a new specialty that takes 15 years to learn.
Versus our competition that takes a stab at doing something else, where their technicians have never actually been properly trained.
Every once in a while, they may replace a boiler. They may replace a pump.
And they market themselves as a full mechanical shop, but in reality, they're just one trade trying to do the other trades that we actually specialize in. And our goal is to provide customers with the best plumbing, heating, pump, boiler, and electrical services that we can, so that they can make one phone call and get service techs to fix all of the different problems they might have. Or if they have one specific project with multiple trades in it, we're able to do that job start to finish with just one phone call and one point person at Omnia Mechanical Group.
Jonathan and I are here every day, 7 o'clock to 5 o'clock at night.
When you call the office, you can get one of us anytime you want. We're there for our customers, we're there for our employees.
We give out our cell phone, we're available by email.
We are not sitting in an office somewhere off-site. We run this business and operate this business every day. That's what makes us different than some of our competition, where the owner hasn't been to the shop in 10 years. A lot of the businesses are run out of a storefront with no material, trucks in beat-up condition, nothing on the trucks, or mechanics that are just coming and going. No one stays longer than a year or two. That old school yelling and poor management. We try and do the opposite. We have a full warehouse that's better stocked than most plumbing supplies. Our trucks are new, our trucks are fully stocked. Our mechanics stick around for many years, most of them over 20 years. Our management style is much more conducive to 2020, not 1980. And we take great pride in the amount of people who have been with us long term. A lot of these employees were here and working way before I had anything to do with the business.
When someone's been around a company for 20, 30, 45 years, I think it says a lot about what we have to offer our employees and what we're trying to do as a company.
We decided about a year and a half ago to put up banners for anybody who's worked at the company for more than 20 years. We have banners up for employees that have either retired or passed away. We also have a lot of banners up with our current employees that still work here. 3 of the most important are my grandfather, Hyman Clark, and then my father, Elliot Clark, and his business partner, David Brenner. David was a Holocaust survivor who came to the U.S. by himself, worked for my grandfather as a plumber's helper, and eventually worked his way up to being my dad's business partner and running the company with him. He was one of the most technically adept plumbers probably in New York City. Was known in the industry as just a wonderful person, a mensch even. He really helped to build this business in some pretty significant ways.
I'm hoping that when people see the name Omnia Mechanical Group, they have the same feeling that they've felt for generations for sanitary plumbing or for Caloray gas, where they feel comfortable knowing that if they call us, we're going to get the job done properly, in a timely fashion, and professionally.
I want to be remembered as the company that does the right thing when people ask. Like, that's really the bottom line, because I got to come to work every day. I want to enjoy what I do. I want people to get that feeling that we like what we do and we're out there to help people. Whatever problems they might have had, we were able to help them solve it, and that we did it in a fair and good way. Good? I don't know. I gave you like an extra second or beat before I shrugged.